Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So I wanted to do a video going over who players should get with the blue and red stone. I probably could talk about coins in this video too, because I had a lot of global players. I mean, most of the audience, most of the people that are watching me are definitely global players. I had a ton of people asking about, this is not loading for some reason, okay. Asking about if they should get Android 21 with red coins. And I mean, I always recommend to save your red coins for characters that are going to be strong leader characters. I do think 21 is a good leader, especially with, kind of like the extra strength of Majin power and stuff like that. Like, you could definitely get away with running Android 21 as a leader. I think she's solid. I mean, she could be good enough for red coins. But maybe we'll save that for the end, even though I spent a million years on it. All right, so there's a blue and red stone. The characters we can get are the same on both versions. Let's start with the red stone. Now, the first thing I want to do, someone pointed this out to me on my stream. Remember that Pikkon, the Pikkon and the Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku, remember that they were actually different on global NJP. They were global firsts. Originally, when they dropped this image, they just copy-pasted it, and Pikkon was int, and they did correct it, and now they have Pikkon as STR as he is on global. I'll tell you one thing I would like as part of the global sync is to make those characters the same. That would be sick, because if characters that are different, they made the same. I would like for both versions of the game to have everything exactly the same, because I'm curious, like, what will they do for physical Goku Black's Super Easy A, something like that, right? Like that Pikkon, I believe that it's the Pikkon and Kaioken Goku who are kind of screwed on global because of the way their stat spread is. So the Easy A won't really give them its stats. I believe I'm thinking of the Kaioken Goku and Pikkon. So like there is differences like that they probably should look into fixing. Now I don't think pretty much any of these Redstone characters are really going to be too useful. I mean, they said Super Easy A, Dokkan Fest exclusives, and LRs is what they said. So I'm gonna assume that characters like this Majin Vegeta, Super Buu, this Gohan and Goku, like they're dead, they're done. That's it. That's GG. This Gotenks is like I would say very okay-ish, because he's what is he? Rapid growth support. You put some dodge on him. Like, you got a little something. Deborah obviously has not Easy Aid yet. Because, I mean, he is a character that awakened from the medals of Majin Vegeta. And, Tech Majin Vegeta has not Easy Aid. And because Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku are not on the banners, I do not expect them to Easy Aid in this celebration either. I don't think we're going to see that. So then let's see what else we have here. So these are the older Dokkan Fest characters. Yeah, none of them are really... Wait, you can get Super... I just... Bro, it's like I just got hit by a train. You can get... Oh. I mean, bro, like, Gotenks and Super Saiyan 3 Goku are gods. What the hell? That just like completely like went over my head that they're here. Holy shit. Okay. Now obviously Global doesn't have this guy's Super Easy A yet, but I mean it's coming. I don't know when. I mean I'm telling y'all, I don't think everything is gonna be on Global when the sync happens. So I don't know if Tech Gotenks, like, where is Topo going to come in? Are they going to slide him in quickly after Anniversary? Global typically does have a Dokkan Fest spot there. I mean, they could still Easy A Gotenks, but, like, where does Ginyu come in? Like, they're not going to drop Ginyu in August. So I have no clue, really. A lot of times, the April Part 2 LR does drop in June for Global, but then when JP gets a Part 2 LR in June, where does that character come out, right? Like, you see, like, there's still, they really gotta, I'm not really too sure when Gotenks will come out, But this guy, I mean, is a nice option on Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku's team. Like he definitely is good because Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I mean, from, what I've used of him, I'm actually very impressed with this guy. I think this guy is elite, outstanding, incredible. But, you need your Buu Saga characters on the team with him to draw out his full power. So, damn, actually, either this Gotenks or Super Saiyan 3 Goku, yes, dude. Absolutely. Both are tremendous. I don't think a Redstone character has ever been as good as this Gotenks. Well, on JP as this Gotenks is. I don't think you ever would have been able to get a character with a Redstone that's ever been this good. Super Easy 8, it's truly, I think, such a game-changing mechanic. And the fact that they just had they just made them as good as they are. Like, they're not just, like, fodder. Like, they're actually, like strong again. Is really good. So, yeah, like, dude, either Gotenks or, like, if your team is a little weak right now, I think getting this guy is great for this guy's team. I mean, remember, I was telling global players there's no reason to summon for this guy, right? Like, just maybe, hopefully you have the Super Easy 8 Goku instead, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because this guy is, I think, better than the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but he's not like 50 times better or something like that. And the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the difference is that he's a Buu Saga category character, and this guy is not. So, like, for this guy's team, I would much rather run the Super Easy AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Wow, okay. I think that this Buu Tanks may Easy A during this celebration. And then I guess a lot of these characters, man, I mean, you never know. I guess Buhan. Kid Buu is not here, huh? Kid Buu ain't here, huh? And Broly. Kid Buu and STR Broly are not here. I mean, there are some others, I guess. Beerus in Ultimate Gohan, stuff like that, but Kid Buu, to me, feels like a real big red flag. Like, why is Kid Buu not available? I think Kid Buu really is going to Super Easy during the celebration. It makes so much sense, right? But keep in mind that a lot of these guys could Super Easy A. And, Tech Gotenks, like Vegito, Buhan, Omega, like, they're his contemporaries right there. So, like, could this guy Super Easy A for the celebration? Maybe. That would be, whew. Damn, you want to talk about people going crazy. Like this bad boy? Oh, shit. Man, that would be nuts. Okay. See, I would definitely recommend one of the two confirmed Super Easy A characters. Even just getting like an extra dupe for them or something like that. Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Gotenks. Yeah, damn, man. I don't think we've never had a Redstone character be that good as those two are. Wow. Okay. So there's that. Then the Bluestone also, because Dokkan in 2024, like, it's just like, Easy A's are good. Like, they're just not, they just don't care. I think it's because they feel comfortable doing this because they made the fights as hard as they are. They can, if Easy A's are always going to be this good, they can keep power creeping the events like this, and it's not going to hurt. Like, the difference, I keep saying this, a lot of people are disagreeing, that the 9th anniversary of Power Creep is way bigger than the 7th anniversary of Power Creep, because it's true. It is. The jump in difficulty is exponentially higher this year. The difference, though, is that all those characters around the 7th anniversary sucked. And the characters now are not getting, like, terrible kits. Like they're actually very strong characters, right? Like, you look at what Topo does against all these bosses on release, and go look at what a lot of those Dokkan Fest did on release. Like, Ginyu was able to go toe-to-toe with a lot of the bosses, yes. But Resurrection F Blues, Raditz, Int Majin Vegeta, the day he came out, like, no way. None of them could. Int Majin Vegeta obviously got better, but, like, all those characters released, in the latter half of 2021, besides a few, of course, and all the characters in the first half of 2022, again, besides a few, were mostly just shit. Whereas this year, like, it's not real. Like, this 2024 is just a row of killer characters that they've given us. I mean, you look at these three are top 10 characters, or at least top 10 adjacent, right? Like, these are, without a doubt, all three of these are at least top 15 minimum. All three of these guys. So, like, you could, remember the blue stone is paid, but, like, you can, get your 2 blue stones, and you're getting a top 15 character. Now, this character is not going to ease on global. When are they going to ease on global? Probably, I think probably like the 15th or something like that is when Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta should ease on global Dokkan, I think. I think somewhere around there is when you're going to see them EZA. They are one of the most fun characters in the game to me. I do really enjoy when characters are just very easily guaranteed critting, right? Like, you guys know I'm Mr. Dodge and stuff like that. But Evolution Blue Vegeta, UI Goku, this character, like, when you just get those, you've got that guaranteed crit, you're just throwing those out, boom, 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 boom. Like, that is good. That is definitely really good. And they're orb changing. STR Vegito and Buhan. This is probably the best pick you could get. I would probably say Buhan is the best character among all these. I do like Buhan a bit better than the STR Vegito after using them a lot. The STR Vegito character, it is just very easy for them to die in base. But I do feel like they're more needed. I mean, Buhan is huge for Fat Boo, but again, Goku has to have Boo Saga category allies. Fat Boo does not. All Fat Boo needs is one Boo Saga character on the team. And his intro, it's not, like, this doesn't even make him good. This is an extra little piece that helps. But, like, Goku's the entirety of what makes him good, practically, is predicated on the Boo Saga allies. So, it's like, you really, I think, would do well getting them. I think the STR Vegito character is probably who you should select there. I look at all these, like, these guys are all fodder at this point. I mean, they were the superclass version of LR Cooler released after, LR Cooler had already fallen off. I mean, so that was tough for them. I don't assume we're going to get super easy A's for these characters anytime soon. It's funny, these guys haven't been on banners since the 7th anniversary, by the way. In Vegito and Physical Gogeta, they have not been on banners at all, which is so weird, since they've EZA'd. The 5th anniversary Blue Fusions are still capable characters, by the way. You can run them with ease in a lot of the 9th anniversary content Supreme Battle Spectacle. They can perform well against Cell Max. Gogeta is probably the one fight where they could very easily struggle, depending upon how... I've explained this many times, but that final phase of Gogeta really is a slot machine. It's huge roulette RNG for what Gogeta does. Where he supers, where he AoEs, if he AoEs twice. Like, Gogeta, you have no 2 Gogeta turns in a row are ever the same. It is one thing that does make it fun. You can have no expectations going into that last phase of Gogeta Blue. It's completely up in the air what he'll do. He attacks so much, he has the capability of, like, if he supers first attack and you don't have, like, 3 god tier characters, you're probably dead. Because he just does too much damage even on his normals after he supers. So, but yeah, these guys are definitely capable as well. Like, this top 5 is good picks. But I would strongly encourage STR Vegito, because he'll draw out Angel, Super Saiyan 3, Goku's full power. And, I mean, even though, I've got the issues with them in base and stuff like that, but they're still a very good, like, top 10 character. Like, it's like people will hear, like I am so pressed. Like Goku is pressed for time. I am so pressed about this. But at the same time, right now, at this exact moment, I'm leaning towards this guy as number 1 TUR. For me, I am. Even though you guys know how much I've talked about this, that doesn't change the fact that I still think he's 1. It's just a huge, glaring annoyance in his kit, right? It's like they've got annoyances for me, but that doesn't take away from what they do great as well, right? What else do we have here? So then we have just a bunch of TURs. These are basically like all of the Boo Saga TURs pretty much, huh? I would throw out the top row completely. Videl may easy A in this celebration, but that, damn. Oh, damn. I'd like to pull this up just super fast. Hold on. All right, here's what it is right here. So we get this group of story events, and then it just goes into some of the easy A stuff on the second, right? On JP, the Videl event is here on the second. This is the day we get the easy A stuff. I don't know. I think it's probably, I'm leaning more right now towards the fact that JP could get a world tournament probably on that weekend, the 4th or the 5th. I think JP potentially could get a world tournament. Because it just, it just doesn't, like, it's just, I mean, I guess unless it's just a weird, quirky thing where for some reason this just comes a week after the other events. Typically, with this type of thing, where there's smoke, there's fire. It does lead to something, but, you know, we'll see. So it's possible Videl gets her easy A, but that's not, like, it's not super likely, I guess I would say. I think it's within play. Now, when we get down here, you definitely don't want to grab this guy, because this Goten was Videl's band. Damn, that was so stupid of them back in the day. They dropped Videl, and then they gave us the goddamn gifted warrior support type character who did nothing for Videl, man. That was such a fumble for Videl. Like, imagine they gave her, like, a sick-ass Mr. Satan or something like that. Oh, my God. But anyway, this unit is going to be probably a really good sub-easy A, but they obviously, you know, we don't think they're going to easy A yet. I don't think so. These guys, I don't think they're easying. They're not in the banners. So I would, from this point, the rest of the celebration, I do not expect to see these guys easy A. They could, but I don't expect it. Int Gotenks, of course, is very, very good. He's easy A in both versions. Exchange Boo, we just showed it. They're going to easy A next week. I think picking Exchange Boo up is a good idea. And Tech Gohan as well. I think that Tech Gohan, if I had to say yes or no, I would say yes. Tech Gohan is going to easy A in this celebration. Now, I mean, this is something I thought of afterwards, but I feel like this would make sense for them to do, right? Some of y'all figure out what I'm going to do right here. So if we jump down to this, and then we put this guy right here, and then we jump down to this, and then it's just like, right? Like, I don't know. Like, it would kind of make sense that these are the two easy A's, right? Like, just throwing that out there. I think we could see that. And the main reason, of course, I scrolled through it super fast, but we did look at the celebration info. That Gohan in the corner typically does mean something. So we know confirmed Exchange Boo's easying. I would say, to me, there's a very high chance, 80% chance, 90% chance that Tech Gohan will be a second Dokkan Fest easy A at some point during this next, you know, because Golden Week is a month long. Like, this celebration goes until, like, the very last couple of days of May. So it's going to be around for a while. So Tech Ultimate Gohan, I mean, could be a pick if you want to grab an easy A. I still think no matter what, the best bet you're going to get is getting STR Vegito or Buhan. Or you could grab them if you just want to look towards Anniversary, because they're going to be so good once they do easy A from Anniversary. But then otherwise, getting Int Gotenks, Exchange Boo, Tech Gohan could be good. These two right here, I would have to imagine their easy A is a ways off, but I mean, you never know. I think any 2021, 2020, I would say 2019, but it's literally only 3 characters, these two and LR Tech Broly. But any 2021, 2020 character, we could see, like, premium character, we could just see them easy at any time, I think. I mean, based upon the celebration and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think. My recommendations, again, STR Vegito. And then for global, I would probably say this Super Saiyan 3 Goku. If you're on JP, though, definitely the Gotenks is better. Gotenks is so dumb. And it's very easy to hit Gotenks' 11 key next to this guy. This guy. This guy right here. This guy right here. It's very easy to hit Gotenks' 11 key next to this guy. It works great. So let me know what you guys think. Wow, yeah, I don't know that we've ever had such elite options easily available at the red and blue stone. Pretty good. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.